Ahoj, krásný dobrý den. Já vás zdravím u dalšího videa. Welcome to my new video. We're going to talk about pronouns. Pronouns are not a very exciting or easy topic in any language, yet they are used very frequently. In Czech, we don't skimp on different forms for one pronoun. For example, take on, he. When we talk about the genitive case, we could have ho, něj, or něho, and then even jeho. 3 or actually 4 for the genitive case? Well, they all have a specific function. There is a reason why we use them. This I already discussed in a video from last year. It's this one if you want to watch it. In this video, I simply want to remind you that you should not be afraid to use the N-words. What I mean by that is these specific forms that start with the letter N. When we talk about personal pronouns, these forms would be used in the third person, singular and plural, when we talk about he, she, it, or they. So on, ona, ono, and oni or oni. For example, if you want to say jdu k němu, which would mean I'm going to him, to his house, to see him. Jdu k němu. Him would start with N. This is the dative case and it would start with N. Be aware that these forms exist and don't be afraid to use them. Let's see some phrases with different examples and cases where we would use these N words. Jdeme na to. Dobrý den, vítejte na mém kanále Czech by Zuzka, kde vám pomocí angličtiny vysvětluju českou gramatiku. Let's start slowly. Take a look at the pronoun on, he, and how it changes in the genitive case. Zeptala jsem se ho, I asked him. Zeptala jsem se ho. Půjdu tam bez něho or něj. I will go there without him. Why can't we say bez ho here? The specific form starting with N is used after a preposition. Bez něho. Right after the preposition. We cannot use ho when there is a preposition, and we cannot use this one here when there is no preposition. Let me give you another example. Let's see an example with the instrumental case also for he. Nechám se jím inspirovat. I will inspire myself by him. I'll allow myself be inspired by him. There is no preposition, so we use jím. Půjdu tam s ním. I will go there with him. S ním. S ním. N is here because there is a preposition s. S ním. You cannot use this one here and you cannot use this form here with the preposition. This concerns the pronouns on, ona, ono, oni. Oni or ona, the plurals for the third person as well. When you look at this table, which you can find in my study tables, my ebook, you will see that the third persons are a little bit more messy. They have more options. So remember, the N words are used after preposition. Preposition. When there is a preposition right in front of it, the pronoun will start with N when it concerns the third person. Singular and plural. Let's take a look at all the cases and all those pronouns that belong to this group. To make this less complex, I am going to use the same sample sentences for each case and for each pronoun. The pronouns that we're going to be practicing is on, he, ono, it, ona, she, and oni, they. The forms for oni would be the same for onni, feminine plural, and ona, the neuter plural. I just needed to save space. You will also see that on and ono are pretty much the same as well. We're going to see the examples for the cases, the genitive, dative, accusative, locative, and the instrumental. The nominative, of course, does not have a preposition, and the vocative case also doesn't go with a preposition. The genitive case. Půjdu tam bez. First, we're going to write without him. Bez něj. And also, we have a possibility of něho here. This one has two forms. You can simply pick which one you like more. Půjdu tam bez, if you want to say I'll go there without it, something that has a neuter gender and it refers to like a thing, it would be bez něj. Něj, not něho. Here is only něj. If you want to say I will go there without her, it would be bez ní, with čárka, ní. And the last one, I'll go there without them, půjdu tam bez nich. Opakujte po mně, repeat after me. Půjdu tam bez něj, bez něho. Bez něj, bez ní, bez nich. All starting with N. Now let's do the dative case. Jak se this one is actually going to be separated. Jak se k němu dostanu, for example. How will I get to him? So this last word is supposed to come at the end, but there was no space. So how will I get to him? Jak se k němu dostanu? Jak se k němu dostanu? How will I get to it? Jak se k němu dostanu? So actually, we're going to do this. K němu, here is the same for he and it. How will I get to her? Jak se k ní dostanu? The same as the genitive case. And how will I get to them? Jak se k ním dostanu? Let's read together. Jak se k němu dostanu? Jak se k ní dostanu? Jak se k ním dostanu? And there is a preposition k, typical for the dative. Now, accusative case can be followed by o. Although you probably think o takes the locative, it's slightly more common for the locative case, but it's also pretty common with the accusative. Remember this verb, zajímat se o něco, to be interested in something or someone. Zajímám se o něj, I'm interested in him, or něho. Actually, this will be the same as the genitive. Zajímám se o něj and o něho. I'm interested in it. Zajímám se o něj. Only něj. I'm interested in her. Zajímám se o ní. Careful, this one is short. It's the only one that will actually be short. O ní. I'm interested in them. Zajímám se o ně. Čtěte se mnou, read with me. Zajímám se o něj, nebo zajímám se o něho. Zajímám se o něj. Zajímám se o ní. Zajímám se o ně. Now, the locative case, záleží to na, it depends on. It depends on him. Záleží to na něm. Záleží to na něm. So we write it in the middle. Záleží to na něm. Záleží to na ní. Again, with čárka. O ní. Záleží to na ní. Záleží to na nich. Nich. Depends on them. Čteme spolu. Záleží to na něm. On and ono. Záleží to na ní. Ona. Záleží to na nich. And last is the instrumental case. Půjdu tam s, I will go there with him. Půjdu tam s ním. And you can guess this will actually be the same for it. I'm gonna save myself some time and I'm gonna put it right here already in the middle. S ním. Půjdu tam s ní, also with čárka s ní. I'll go there with them. Půjdu tam s nimi. OK. A čteme spolu. Půjdu tam s ním. Půjdu tam s ní. Půjdu tam s nimi. Easy peasy. So what do you do with these? It still looks a little crazy. I get that. There are many forms. But hey, what you can remember is when there is a preposition and there is third person, singular and plural. On, ona, ono, oni. The pronoun will be starting with N. At least you can get that right. You can memorize these phrases or you can just memorize a couple of them. But what I want you to remember is that the preposition is followed by a pronoun starting with N when it concerns the third person, singular and plural. That's all you have to remember from today's video. And now that we have it nicely written, remember that the accusative for her is the only one with short I. Ni. Everything else is ni, 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 ni. So this one is very easy. Remember that he, for the genitive case and the accusative, can have two forms and there is no difference in them. No a to je všechno. Let's practice with this easy exercise. These 6 sentences contain nouns or proper names and you will replace them by a pronoun. They all refer to the third person and there is a preposition before them. So all the pronouns will start with N. Pause the video while you work on this. Let's go, let's check it. Číslo 1. Sejdeme se u Petra. U Petra is the genitive case. Sejdeme se u něj nebo u něho. Sejdeme se u něho, sejdeme se u něj. Číslo 2. Zapomeň na Lucku. This is the accusative case. Zapomeň na ni. Ni, the short one. Zapomeň na ni. Číslo 3. S negativními lidmi se nebavím. S nimi se nebavím. S nimi. Číslo 4. Vstup je možný pouze bez mobilu. Vstup je možný pouze bez něj. Not něho. 5. Mám pro rodiče dobré zprávy. Mám pro ně dobré zprávy. A číslo 6. Češtinu jsem se naučil díky tetě. Češtinu jsem se naučil díky ní. Díky ní. I also have some exciting news. I made an update to my ebook just in case. Well, this is the old version that I have printed, but the new version has a few more pages as an addition. So if you own these, you should be getting an email with the updated version. And if you don't have this ebook yet, then you can enjoy the special discount that I prepared for you. No discount coupon is necessary. This printable ebook is on sale until next Tuesday. There are quite a few additional pages. In the study tables, you will also find this chart with these pronouns and more pronouns and all kinds of different forms related to cases. So don't miss out on this sale and I'll see you next week with another topic. Mějte se krásně a uvidíme se za týden. Ciao!